Boom shakalaka!
Well, why don't you cry about it?
Good evening, fellow pipe smokers. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Matthew here from Picking and Piping.
Wear that shit out.
I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd.
Just look at that grain.
Or I smoke
Are you looking?
Liar whore, liar whore.
Chop Express.
Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboat son of a bitch, you overseer or you?
He's so esoteric he has it coming out of his pipe. The Tin Man himself, the bringer of laughs, gaffs, and puff puff, passed me some of that baccy. It's Martin on the Let Her Rip Friday show.
And there we are.
We did it.
It's just like, oh, success! Success! Oh, now my thing's turned slightly. All right, so it's looking over here. So I need to turn it slightly the other way. Then that's better.
Your lights.
It's my OCD kicking in. What happened?
Lights. The twinkle lights.
Right there?
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Right there. All right, I'm glad we got this show rolling. So just hope everybody was there. Thank you for joining.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Welcome aboard, all. We have a great show tonight for you. We are going to bring you some daily knowledge, hit you with some of that tormenting trivia, lambast you with laughter, press rewind on your nostalgic behinds, and bring your humanity to tears. We might even throw in a little AI for fun once in a while. But without further ado, in second chair, the CEO, the producer of the Let Her Rip Friday show himself. This is the 1D that's too big for any scale. D-Man, what's up, brother?
What's going on? That's good. Appreciate the intro. If I'm the CEO, what does that make you? President and founder?
I'm just an actor.
Okay, fair enough.
But I'm also a member.
Okay.
You know, like I partake in such pleasantries as
Understood.
as doing the show.
Understood.
And then I just got to make sure that I don't just run off on the script without losing my ever-loving mind.
It's all right.
Mercy sakes.
Did a good job, bud.
I appreciate it. Keep me up there, D.
Let's do it.
Good song.
I'm the Eggman. Go, get you.
Damn right. Let's see. We got Matthew picking and piping. 9 or 9:30 tonight. Roughly 9:30-ish.
I think we started right at 9:30.
About
because
right.
of my
9:30.
technical difficulties.
We were watching a show.
What are you gonna do?
Good to see you, Piper Todd. Smoking Saeed. Greetings from South Africa. Hope you're doing better. WK Piper since midnight. Let's see, we got Patrick Grant. Good to see you, sir. Who else we got in the house? I think that's it. And I'm glad to have you. No, I'm just kidding. Lurker Troy, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Ohio Sweet Muffins. Sam Online. Opened a 500-gram bag of GH Coniston cut plug. Interesting. With a 9mm Radice bent bulldog. I like it. Let's see. Who else we got? Am I missing anybody?
John Gaudieri,
John Galdieri. Welcome aboard, sir.
Ohio Sweet Muffins.
Yep. Ron Hardcrackers. Heard you come in. Thank you. John Galdieri has 0 facial hair and 0 body hair.
There you go.
Don't they call that high and tight?
Call that a dolphin.
Look, that's just one hell of a barber.
That's good. I know. I appreciate it.
That's going to be willing to do that. Brian Woodward, welcome aboard, sir. Good to see you. And my pipes out. Got to do the flex.
Porpoise.
The Piper Flex. Which they didn't see at all because it's still on you.
Oh, shit.
Look! This show is brought to you by Brill Cream. A little dab will do you.
Brought to you by Flash and Monitor
Just
over here.
so, it's going to give me a, like, if Derek and I both just start going,
Yeah.
like, it's because we're having technical difficulties and we're too scared to touch it.
We watched that Pokemon episode. Gave everybody seizures back in the 90s.
No! So, here's what it is.
Sorry about that.
We do what we can. Let's see.
Got this figured out?
No.
Okay, there you go. There's Piper Flex.
Make sure you show everybody the Piper Flex. Smoking some Bijou. Very sweet. Very sweet. Very nice. Very nice. I like a you. Oh, Patrick's smoking a mixture of Autumn Evening, a 1Q, and a Peterson. Aaron, straight Bulldog, drinking a Natty Daddy. I feel like with pipe shapes, we got to really, like, kind of consolidate names.
Yeah.
They're just getting too long. It just gets too long. Boy, these monitors are pissing me off, but I'm going to try to
power through.
I'll focus here. Be pissed off over here. Focus here. Derek's not going to be able to monitor himself. Good to you, D. I'm going to try and fix this freaking
There we go.
thing. Well, you know, it's how it...
Anyways, what are we smoking here?
We are smoking some Truth on from Carter Hall.
Carter Hall.
Busting it out.
We'll work on this same can for probably till we die.
I don't think so, because we're halfway through.
I feel like we put a dent in it, but now I feel like we haven't put a dent in it for a while.
It's like chicken fried rice.
Yeah.
Like you just it never quite like goes all the way down.
It's never ending.
No, neither.
I like it though.
Neither
It's
is
good.
you switching.
What?
You're still switching to you.
Am I in the middle? No.
Oh crap! My thing's out of whack again. Go back to you.
Oh, going to me? I was on split.
It was on split.
I got split.
But then you would, when I was talking, you just hung out there, just on you, and I was like, all right, Dick, I dig it.
I think I.
So the show brought to you
I'm
by
trying
Derek.
to use the pedal a little bit more. It's just not easy.
It's not easy. You have to get used to it, but it is nice in terms of being able to free up your hands.
It is. It is.
That's one of the better parts of it.
I feel like was it Ricky Bobby didn't know what to do with his hands
was it that?
when he's doing the interview right after the race? He's like, "What do I do with my hands?" He starts raising them up.
He just doesn't know. They just fall up. Phil, good to see you, sir. Welcome aboard. There they are. I kept getting the live feed for over Liver Live. I really. Oh, and thank you, Mike from Briar Blues.
Oh, Mike always comes in clutch.
I have a whistle in my pipe.
got a whistle?
We're gonna try some
What's that?
benchmark top floor. If you don't know what top floor is, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Top floor bourbon that matures on the top. Bourbon that matures on top of the warehouse floors tends to age faster as heat rises. This top floor Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey is smooth and well-rounded to be enjoyed straight with ice or in your favorite cocktail.
Okay.
So if you got a cock and tail,
Yeah.
feel free.
I was watching a video of a guy who was brewing whiskey distilling whiskey in Alabama.
Nice.
I don't think it's a big spot for it, but he said he was trying to get it started.
Probably not doing any grams tonight because forgot to charge the phone.
Can't do it when you got 10%.
It's a little crucial. It's a little critical in terms of...
You're not surprised when you have it hooked up to stream that it doesn't charge it at the same time.
Well, that's because I only have it hooked up to audio.
Oh, okay.
So that's actually the audio that goes into the board.
Okay. That makes sense now. That makes sense. There you go. Glug, glug, glug. How's it smell? Smell like whiskey?
It's actually got a kind of sweet smell to it.
Okay.
We'll see.
Go, get you!
Boy, we are
Got
hitting the Eggman tonight. Thank you. That one's a
All
price.
the
That one's a
Eggmans.
pricey one, by the way.
Oh, is it?
That one's not
210.
cheap. 210
That's too many tens.
tens. You know, when we get around Christmas time, it's free.
There we go. Got this?
I guess so. I'm not sure this is a Yeti.
I might have grabbed the wrong lid, but you know what? Just gonna go with it. Just gonna go with it.
If it pops off and destroys the entire stream, par for the course.
I think it's pretty tight. Pretty tight.
That's what he said.
Oh, that was wrong button.
Wrong button, wrong switch, wrong everything, wasn't it?
Go back to you. I'll try to fix this without messing everything up.
There you go. Please put your tray tables in the upright and locked position.
These are people of the land.
Oh, wow. Everybody's just, whoever's got a bunch of tens is just feeling
Just trying to use it
just
up.
really, really froggy tonight. Which, I mean, I'm not,
That's fun.
not opposed to it, but I'm
Perfectly okay
curious
with that.
how this one is. I've had a couple of the others.
Okay.
The 25 proof is not too bad.
Have we had this one before, benchmark?
We have, but we had the 125.
Okay.
Pit of misery, dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
It's a little smooth though. It's a little bit sweet.
It was smooth. A little peppery,
Yeah, a little bit of an afterburn.
but not
That's good.
Not hot.
No, it's not. That's good. I like that.
Okay.
Very tasty.
Got more depth than Traveler, though. I'll tell you that.
That'd go good with-
Traveler's no good.
Go good with some Mountain Dew.
Some Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Dang, stupid rug.
You all right?
Here,
we're
go.
having a hard
Go.
time.
Yeah,
You go to me?
it's all over the place. I gotta get this rug. This rug is tormenting
This
me.
this whole thing is a
I meant to fix this earlier,
this whole stream is just
and the
gone
monitors
downhill.
have thrown me off. And it's just.
It's just what it is.
Look, this
It is what it
monitor
is.
is going fine, so we're going to stick with it. It is, by the way,
Yeah.
March 29th, so
Good Friday.
Happy Good Friday to everybody. It's also Knights of Columbus, Founders Day,
Okay.
so that's in there too. It's also National Hot Cross Buns Day.
Nice.
Remember that song with the kiddos?
Yep.
The Hot Cross
The
Buns.
recorder.
National Lemon Chiffon Cake Day.
There we go.
I don't know if I said it right. National
Like a
Mom and
lemon
Pop
chiffon.
Business Owners Day. Niagara Falls Runs Dry Day. Smoke and Mirrors Day. It's also Texas Loves the Children Day, because some days they don't.
Trick load of kids.
I mean, it's just how it goes, you know. In terms of birthdays, 1918, Sam Walton, American businessman, founded the retailers Walmart and Sam's Club,
Yeah.
which my wife got the Sam's Club version of this. Also, a very, very exquisite birthday, except I just turned everything off.
Okay. Very exquisite birthday. The most exquisite, some would
The
say.
most is so exquisite. Look, she said, you know what? Don't wish me a happy birthday. And I said I had to. Said I had to wish you a birthday. And your happy birthday is specifically to Lucy Lawless.
Oh,
So,
Lucy Lawless.
1968.
Everybody's 90s crush when she was in Xena.
Loved her.
Oh, yeah.
Still love her. Wonderful woman. Got nothing bad to say. Also, in 1852, Ohio makes it illegal for children under 18 and women to work more than 10 hours a day.
Well, there you go.
I mean, we're moving in the right step, right? I heard women didn't work all the way back then. I heard they couldn't get jobs. Apparently,
If they did, they worked over 10 hours
they
a day.
worked over 10 hours a day before 1852, which I thought was kind of interesting. Also, in 1886, first batch of Coca-Cola is brewed in a backyard in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass. Also, 19...
Yellow spots on my big fat.
Wow. In 1999, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed above 10,000. What's it now, like 40?
Yeah, no, I remember that. Every time that they talk about it being, a record, like
So much
40,000
higher.
or whatever, I'm like,
So
I
much
remember
higher.
when it hit the 10,000 mark and that was like a big deal.
Right.
Now it's like way over.
Nobody even cares. And so, also in 2004, the Republic of Ireland becomes the first country in the world to ban smoking in all workplaces, bars, and restaurants. And 2017, Brexit happened, which is interesting because I remember when there was a big to-do when Brexit went on.
Brexit.
Oh yeah, it was like everybody was losing their minds.
Brexit. I really knew her.
Barely knew her. So,
It's a good day.
and no show next week.
What?
I will be, the boy and the wife and I will be ghost hunting in St. Augustine, Florida. Probably might happen. Yeah.
I know. Hope you get some scary.
Might actually hear that.
Hope you get some scary shiz, because I know you're a jump scare queen.
There's times that I've thought about bringing like a little MP3 player that just like does little speakers when like people are doing audio stuff.
Please.
I mean, like, here's the thing. They take it really, really serious.
Oh, yeah. It's no joke to these people.
And so, you know, if all of a sudden I hear, "Ah, Kelly Clarkson," I'm pretty sure they're not going to think it was somebody from like, you know, the 1800s.
You just need to bring a little Bluetooth speaker and just like drop it off behind you as you walk.
Right.
And then set it off, you know,
Right.
so it sounds like it's coming from way over here.
Right.
Not like out of your pocket.
God, they'll lose their minds. They'll get so pissed off. Sam, you fixed it? Why is the video so fuzzy? That's probably a blessing in disguise, sir.
Yeah, nobody wants
I'm not
nobody
quite
wants to see our
sure.
ugly mugs.
Not really sure why you would want to fix it, but I appreciate your effort in doing so. So how is everybody? Everybody got it? Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday. I did 200 something miles a day
Good job.
for work. Got nothing out of
It's a
it.
long way. What'd
Except-
you do? Go
except
down
effort.
to Macon and come back?
No, went up to Duluth, then went down to Carrollton, and then went back up. Kind of
Duluth to
zigzag.
Carrollton. That's like opposite sides of the city.
Gotta get that car mileage in.
Yeah, right.
Company car, you gotta get 7,500 miles a year in it.
Do they really? 7,500? Oh, you can do
Business
that.
miles.
Yeah.
I can do way more than that regular miles, but
Well, yeah.
business miles,
Yeah.
it's a lot of visiting. So I'm getting 600 of that next week because I'm gonna go see one of my agents down in Savannah.
That's a good little trip. That's a good.
So we're gonna
5
hit
hour.
Savannah and then drop down to Jacksonville and then stay in Jacksonville because they got better hotels. There's better hotels there.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go down to St. Augustine.
Liquor in the front, poker in the rear.
Well, wow. You know what?
Just reading chat.
Yep.
Just reading chat.
YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. All of a sudden, we got a massive video lag spike.
Uh-oh.
Of course, it would happen right now. Says it's doing fine now. I don't know. Anybody else seen it? Liquor in. Wow.
Troy's cut off.
Troy. I hate to do this to you so early.
Oh.
I hate to do it to you so early, but it's got to be done. I don't know why we had a spike all of a sudden. There was a nasty, nasty lag spike. My beard is probably causing the lag. I think this might be the last of the weeks.
You gonna come back with it next time? Next episode, fresh cut.
I mean, it's possibly. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now.
Just take a little bit off of it, and make it
Just round it out.
just round it out.
Should I just shave right there?
Because right here it kind of sticks out because it's getting long.
Yep.
You got that puff, so just
gets
kind
all-
of cut that in. You'll be all
It's
right.
all that puffy.
So you can keep the length in the front. 'Cause that's straight.
Do it at an angle like the same angle that this is down here.
Yeah. Do a fade.
Wax it. You wax it.
Wax it. Wax on.
Nair your body. I don't know what that means, but John Galdieri is spicy tonight.
Glitter gel for the beard. That's fun. That's good.
I could bedazzle it.
Yeah. Like a
Maybe I
braid.
could-
Like
maybe,
a braid with like a
do
little bitty.
Yeah, a little trinket.
Yeah, a little trinket on
Little Japanese cell phone trinket right off the edge of my beard. Like,
Whatever happened to those? Those were really
Steve,
popular
good to
for like
see
a
you.
minute.
I
disappeared.
think they still are.
Are they popular? I just don't
I think
know.
they are still popular, but they don't. I don't know if they use it as often as they used to though.
Remember they had some that would like light up when somebody called you? Like a little
Yes.
trinket would light up. They're fancy.
Yes, I'd be so pissed off if my phone freaking lit up every
know,
5
right?
seconds. I'd be
I would
like,
keep the ringer on.
I'd murder somebody on that. I can't stand it. Captain Lou.
Captain Lou, how are you?
Got a couple good ones in there.
Yeah, you did.
Work going
Anyways.
okay?
Yeah, good.
Everything going good?
Everything going good.
I'm wondering where the boy is because I don't know if he's coming out tonight. Maybe he's not making a showing.
Maybe not. Been there talking to his
Let me text
friends.
his friend.
Ooh.
I'm not allowed to bring her up. He's like, you sure do mention her a lot. I'm like, that's because you talk to her more than anybody else.
Talk to her more than you talk to us.
Like, why shouldn't I mention her? He's like, he absolutely does not want to invite her to a game. I'm like,
Oh, no.
Poor guy. Let's see if he's coming out. But
So either poop or get off the pot.
we did work on some throwing today, and we're working on a new mechanic. And I want you to work on this with John as well.
Go.
Call it the shoulder pinch.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of it before,
No.
but it doesn't matter if you're infielding, throwing long, however it is. But what it is when you are rearing back, you're bringing that elbow back, you should feel a pinch in the shoulder blade on your throwing arm.
Yeah.
As soon as you get to that pinch, go.
Okay.
And I think you'll see a probably like 10, maybe even a 20% increase on power. And I think you'll be amazed. Just try that one. Just say,
Okay.
look, let's work on the pinch. And all it happens is like when you're throwing, you come in, like I come down and up when I throw before I go.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm coming up, that's when I'm pinching. I'm pinching right here and then I'm going. And I think you'll probably be pretty amazed.
Okay.
Next move is surgery. Nope, it's not. Steve Spence got some esoteric at Tilbury. I need to take the phone. Oh, I need to take the phone calls again. Man, I would do that, but it's like we'd open the lines and nobody would call.
Yeah,
and
nobody
then
ever called.
And then Phil would call
Phil would
just because
call.
he would feel bad. Phil's like, oh, that's what I'm here for. Call in the Martin show because nobody else calls. Where's that? That's how it goes.
John's
How's
got
that?
a cannon.
Nice. My son has a super soaker.
Yeah. I got a Daisy BB rifle.
Yes, my son's got a splat gun. Just like just
Slingshot. That's
it.
right. He's getting better. Both of them are.
he gets better, but he won't stop thinking.
Oh, yeah.
He won't get out of his own head. He won't get out of his own. And I'm like, son, the easiest thing you can ever do. If you start getting in a hole, if something goes wrong, get back to mechanics and
like,
just finish.
Give yourself the yips doing that. Thinking too much.
It's like, I feel like he gets the yips as soon as he goes to the game.
Yeah. So I was
I don't get it.
listening to the Braves on the radio driving around today, and it was like 2-2, like the 7th inning when I got home, and I was like, okay. They came back from a 0 in the 7th inning to 2, and I was like, oh, sounds pretty good.
Right?
Turned off the radio, went inside, and like set it on my phone to update the score, or whatever. So I was doing some work on the computer and stuff, and I looked at my phone, and it was 9-2.
Oh, wow.
Braves just like blew it out in the 8th inning. I don't know what happened. I need to go look at like a play-by-play. But anyways,
God.
opening first game of the season, they blew up the Phillies, so we're happy with that. Yeah. Hey, you guys.
Oh, we're starting that already, are we?
What's that?
I heard a ding. I got you. All right.
Oh.
Hopefully everybody is having a good Friday, though. I hope.
Read a couple. I'm taking a union break.
Oh, all right. Well, you going to cue me up some funny music? I can't do the jokes without you. That just doesn't work.
I'm not going far. You need one up?
I'm just glad I had to double check to make sure I took you off mute. Because I feel no, you weren't. You definitely were not.
You want one?
I'll take another. Mine's getting a little warm. Warm.
It's Miller time.
Thank you. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Brought to you by Molson Ice.
I mean, hey, look, I promise you, maybe for Halloween, we might have a sponsor, Schlitz malt liquor.
Ooh, or we can do some, what's that? King Cobra.
Yes.
Old English.
Oh,
Some malt liquor.
I hope this is a joke. All right. The President of the United States decides to run an exercise to test the effectiveness of the CIA, the FBI, and the LAPD with a simple task. A bunny rabbit will be let loose in a designated forest, and he will send in one agency at a time to see who can catch the bunny and claim bragging rights. The CIA goes in first. They set up surveillance and listening posts all over the place. The CIA, after a 2-month operation, concludes there is no bunny.
Okay.
President is unimpressed. Next is the FBI's turn. After 7 days, they burn the forest to the ground and announce they got the bunny. The president is angry and says, this is not good. Finally, he sends in the LAPD. The LAPD charge in with their guns and batons at the ready. Finally, the president thinks we will get some results. After 12 hours, the LAPD officers march out triumphantly, dragging with them a very badly beaten bear that they push to the ground in front of the president. Okay, the bear says as he shakes with fear. I confess, I'm a rabbit. Golly, that's a throwback.
That's a good one.
God. Let's see. Why did the Energizer Bunny get arrested?
Ooh, why?
Battery. Yeah, that's his choice. Let's see. Know why Miss Bunny likes Mr. Bunny?
No.
Because he always Easter out.
That guy is a little cold.
I just got it because it's a short one, and I was like, oh man. That's how it goes. A woman walks into a vet's waiting room. She's dragging a wet rabbit on a leash. The rabbit does not want to be there. Sit, Fluffy, she says. Fluffy glares at her and, sopping wet, jumps up on another customer's lap, getting water all over him. I said, sit. Now there's a good Fluffy, says the woman, slightly embarrassed. Fluffy, quite miserable and perhaps feeling rebellious, squats in the middle of the room and urinates. The woman, mortally embarrassed, shouts, darn it, Fluffy, will you be good? Fluffy then starts a fight with a Doberman and pursues it out of the office. As the woman leaves to go after it, she turns to the rest of the flabbergasted customers and says, pardon me, I've just washed my hair and can't do a thing with it. That's a
long setup.
That is a Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, that was a long setup for that.
That is
joke.
a Norm Macdonald classic. That's how that goes. I remember being a kid, my parents filling my head with nonsense like Santa, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. Well, now that I'm older, I don't fall for that rubbish anymore. Thank God.
Oh,
that's an Easter joke right there. Here we go.
Oh, that's bad.
They took the Duracell bunny into custody. He was charged with... Yeah, we know that. Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny are planning to rob a distillery. Bug asks Elmer if it is whiskey. Elmer replies, yes, but not as whiskey as robbing a bank.
It's very whiskey.
This is good. Yeah. Bugs Bunny meets a chiropractor. For the first time ever, somebody called the chiropractor Doc. Jeez. I saw a little boy at the bus stop eating a giant chocolate Easter bunny. I said, hey kid, eating that much chocolate at one time is bad for you. He looked me in the eye and said, well, my grandpa lived to 103. Oh, really? 103? Did he eat a lot of chocolate? No, he minded his own damn business. Golly.
I like him.
Mercy. I've gotten no response from the wife, so I don't know.
I guess not. I guess he's doing his own thing.
Guess we're doing.
Do it live.
F it. We're doing it live. I guess I'll read another joke.
That just throws off the whole.
It does.
Throws off the whole sequence.
Like he doesn't realize that it matters. What do you call a bunny that steals?
Oh, what?
A grabbit. These are gonna be so bad.
I love them.
What's good? What's a good place to find a wild bunny?
What?
A natural rabbitat. These are so stretched.
These are bad.
Two bunnies are walking in the woods. They're approached by a large bear. The bear says, "Do you guys have any problems with crap sticking to your fur?" Bunny number one says to bunny number two, "Back away very slowly. I know how this joke ends." Does anybody know how this joke actually ends?
I don't know that one.
The way this joke ends is there's a bear and a rabbit shitting in the woods. Wow. And the bear looks at the rabbit and says, "Do you have a problem with shit sticking to your fur?" The rabbit says, "No." The bear says, "Sucks to be you," and he grabs him and wipes his ass. Gamecock Piper, welcome aboard. That's just how. Look, that's how it goes. I don't make the rules.
Hey, okay? I got you.
I don't make them. I just follow them. Wow, that's a really long not happening. Elton John got his pet rabbit a treadmill for Christmas. It's a little bit bunny. It's a little fit bunny. I fucked that one up.
You're gonna end up eating a steady diet of government cheese and living in a van down by the river.
Very, very probably.
That's what these jokes are causing.
What's a bunny joke without bunnies?
What?
Not a very bunny one.
That's bad.
feel like I should make these as shorts and torture people over Easter
please,
with them.
God.
What happens if you put the Energizer Bunny batteries backwards?
What?
He keeps on coming and coming and coming. I don't know where
That one's
like,
a short.
There's like dad joke, horrifically just way out there joke.
Yes.
And I was like, I can't.
It's like either the most innocent dad joke or just totally wrong.
And I don't even understand that one, so it's not getting said.
Okay.
You cold out here, D?
No, I was just
A little chilly?
put my hand in front of it. Just trying to get warm.
It's glowing on your shirt though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you said I didn't turn it off?
God, these are so big. Oh, I don't care.
I'll
They're fine. Oh my God, cards
you
or
can see
trivia,
the light.
please. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, we'll jump to trivia. My apologies.
Trivia.
Sorry. Excuse me for living.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Alrighty then.
Oh, write it in.
All right. So trivia. Here we go.
Everybody's a critic.
Yo, the peanut gallery is
I mean, we're
fierce.
just putting on a quality show.
Quality.
Here. No monitors.
0. Because now the son
Now
of a
it's
bitch
just
isn't
gone.
on.
I gotta remember where I'm at.
Oh, no signal?
Did the whole thing just crash? Do we have a show?
The show is going.
Okay, that's fine. I can handle it. I don't need a monitor. Had one went a long time without a monitor.
The show is going, but all right, let me see if I can move it over here. Let's see. How do I move? I can't believe that they're just shorted out. I don't even know where they're at now. Oh, I grabbed it. All right. Do it live.
Do it live.
This is what it is. I think you are
Joys of a live show.
currently on me. So that's good.
I'm on you, yeah. I went a long time without a monitor. I can do it. I can revert back to my barbaric days.
Here,
Switch back. As long as I'm centered in the screen.
right. All right. What a hot mess. All right. I'm going to stretch that there. And move this here. If y'all only knew.
So your big one went out too?
My big one went
That's
out
so
too.
weird. But it's still active, right? It's just
It's saying it's active.
the signal, the screen is out.
I'm so glad we're not doing Instagram right now because this really wouldn't work. All right. Good Lord. All right.
Trivia.
In 1951, The King and Blank opened on Broadway.
Oh, I know this one.
If this one is hard for anybody, pick any letter on the board.
The King in Me. The King in You.
Oh, David Smock over there
Coming in
on
hot.
the board. David Smock.
It was I, right?
It indeed was I. Was I. Some people think it's a layup. I think it's a fortuitous event. Let's see. I don't know any of these.
Those are like super obscure sports ones.
No, these are
Who
songs.
won the Equestrian
Or
Cup
TV.
in 1954?
Right?
Nobody knows.
Here we go. 1984, the 100th episode of Knots Blank aired.
I know this one too.
Knots Blank aired.
I've never even seen it. I know the answer to this one. I just know the name.
Matthew and Picking and Piping, or Matthew is Picking and Piping. Matthew and David Smock are, man, their fingers are hot on those,
Fingers
on
are
those
fast.
buttons. People are gonna have to catch up. All right, let's go for sports. Okay, here's a what do we call it? Price is Right rules.
Okay.
In 1987, Hulk Hogan pinned Andre the Giant in front of 93,136 people at WrestleMania 3. Fans at the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. How long did it take for him to pin Andre the Giant? Minutes and seconds, please.
Wow. That might be a tough one.
It might be. Like, again, maybe, probably not a ton of wrestling fans in here. If Durwood was in here, I guarantee
you
you.
probably know it.
A long time. Thank you there, Mike.
Say it again. Who pinned who?
Hulk Hogan pinned Andre the
that's right.
Giant.
Yeah.
The Giant.
I've seen it.
Giant.
I've seen it. I don't know how long it took him.
I saw him power slam or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Powerbomb? I don't know what it's called.
Who was it? Was it Undertaker that like dropped that guy?
Oh,
on the cage mat?
Mankind.
Yeah, Mankind.
Threw him off.
Yeah. Off the King of the Ring.
Thought he killed him.
Yeah.
And he was so happy. All right, closing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the closest was David Smock.
Okay.
It was 11 minutes and 43 seconds.
Hey.
David Smock was at 15.
Anybody that could pin Andre the Giant gets props.
He was a monster.
He was a monster.
And great in that movie.
Have you ever seen him? Oh, Princess Brad?
Princess Does
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah, Princess.
I think it was.
Have you ever seen those pictures where it's got Andre the Giant holding like a normal sized beer can?
Yes.
And it looks like he's holding a toy.
Yeah, it looks like one of the little mini cans.
Yeah, one of the little 6-ounce cans. Yeah.
Oh, it's
crazy.
Ridiculous.
Blows my mind.
Let's see. In 1980, the Bee Gees were sued by a Chicago man for plagiarism of the song "How Deep Is Your Blank."
Ooh. Got to guess.
There's a lot that comes to mind.
Yeah,
In 1980, the Bee Gees were sued by Chicago. Well, Gamecock got that. Love.
Oh, it was Love. That's what I was.
How
my
deep
guess.
is your love?
That was my guess.
How deep is your love?
How deep does your love go?
So deep. Couldn't get deeper.
Like the Mariana Trench over here.
She says. In fact, that just made me think of a joke that I said in elementary school that got me sent to the principal's office. But that's all right. Let's see. In 1969, Ohio Express performed "Sweeter Than Blank" on American Bandstand.
Ooh.
In 1969, Ohio Express performed "Sweeter Than Blank" on American Bandstand. Oh, Steve Spin in there. "Sweeter Than Sugar."
Ooh. My guess was Honey.
Yep, that was a lot of people's. It must have been another song very similar.
I think it's just a saying.
Probably, yeah. I think,
Maybe that's why
I think you're right.
Why it came to mind so fast.
Well, there's always so many NHL questions, and I'm like,
A lot of hockey stuff going on that we don't care about.
there's so much. I mean, I get people up north like that stuff, but
They might bring another hockey team down here. They're trying.
are they?
Yeah, a couple of different. I think they're trying to build a couple different like areas. One's over at Gwinnett. Trying to build a big arena over there
Right.
and entice a hockey team to come down or do an expansion team.
These just do not make. Here we go. In 2004, the NHL approved the sale of the Atlanta blank from Time Warner. In 2004, the NHL approved the sale of the Atlanta blank from Time Warner.
Well,
Wow, Matthew got that. It was the Thrashers.
the Thrashers. I saw a couple Thrashers games when they were here.
I loved watching.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a fun
You
time.
see a lot because it's not like the arena's very big.
It's small and it's like nonstop action.
And you get on the glass and
Yeah.
somebody starts like, "What'd you say about my mama?" And then bam, and then like the refs are just like huddled in a semicircle like, no, he's got no 5
No.
minutes, 2 minutes,
Yeah.
1 minute, 2 minutes. Okay, all right, in the
I think,
box you go. Now you're all
I think
tired.
back in the day, they just until somebody hit the ground. Like if
I think it was more
your knee
or
went
less.
down.
I think it was more or less how much dental work you needed.
oh, by that time they're
I
all
think
like
that's
they've all got
right.
like every other tooth is gone.
I mean, that's just kind of how it goes with them. Let's see. I would not ever get this. Oh, now you want to show up. All right, I got one more. One more trivia. 1962, Gene Chandler received a gold record for Duke of Blank.
Ooh.
In 1962, Gene Chandler received a gold record for Duke of Blank. Ah, David Smart.
Duke of Earl?
Duke of Earl.
Yeah, that's a good
Nice.
song.
What you got? Oh, we're doing one of those.
This time, Derek has to put on them.
I got to.
I mean, oh, look,
This time, he's
I'm all for it.
a little change up.
I love it.
So, am I eating it or I'm just blindfolded?
No, you're eating it.
Okay, let's do it. I'm taking my glasses off.
Take my glasses off.
All right. Okay,
All right.
I'm blind.
Am I supposed to try one? Oh, okay. So he wants me to show off the.
Yeah, you can play.
thing.
You can play my role and just smell them.
Come on.
This thing is really dark.
There we go.
I had no idea.
These are. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. I'm not used to being at this part of the game.
Are they very spicy?
Oh, I got it. I got it.
You got it?
I'm gonna take one, and then when he eats one, I'm gonna try it too. All right. Just give him the
Yeah.
bag. Let him smell it.
Give us it. Ooh. Okay.
You never
Okay.
can tell with these.
I know. Give me one.
Sure.
Give me a good one so I get
Give him a
bite.
good one. We just gave him like a
You don't give me a
pinch.
crumb. All right. Get your dirty fingers all over them.
All over it.
All right.
Well, that one creeps up on you a little bit. That's interesting.
Is it an animal?
No, it's just a spice.
All right. Garlic curry. Oh no.
It is
It's good.
spicy chili pepper flavor. Come here, go show them that.
Am I crazy or does it taste like garlic?
There's like garlic and it tastes like cumin and other
Yeah,
spices.
cumin. There you go.
You
That's
can
the
take off the fold.
I'll
You
take
can
the
take off
blindfold down. Let me
Yeah.
check the. Ooh. Okay, really bright. Hold on.
I almost fell asleep.
It actually smells pretty good.
Those are actually pretty, but it's interesting because it takes you on like a couple different flavor profiles.
Uh-huh.
It's not as hot as I thought it would be.
I was just thinking Derek because I didn't know if he liked spice.
I'm good with it.
I'm okay with it. As long as it's not like
Well, he
the
obviously
hottest
won't.
gummy bear in the world.
Right?
Spice.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that one.
Next time he gets one.
No.
Those are actually good.
They're pretty good.
Like,
You don't want to keep them?
but I feel like no, you can take it inside with you.
Yeah.
You want to say bye to everybody?
Oh yeah. Don't sit down.
Oh, and I gotta try one first.
All right,
Yeah,
come
try
on.
one. You'll probably like it.
I don't think you'll think it's that bad or
No.
anything. It's not super spicy.
AJ would eat them.
I'm gonna try it.
All right. It's got different flavors to it.
Whoa.
I feel like it's like got cumin at the end of it.
It's like the Willy Wonka.
Almost like Mexican food
Yeah.
It's like the Willy Wonka.
of chips. It's like
No.
the meal.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Oh
forgot
yeah.
the
The
meal
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory is your favorite?
what?
The new one?
The third one.
Have you seen the newest one? Wonka. It's good, right?
It was pretty
I thought
good.
it was pretty good.
I like that it was like a prequel.
Yeah. It was pretty
And
good.
that they left the music in it.
Yeah.
I like that.
What's
And
his name? That guy's pretty good.
I also like how they did the Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, he was good. The movie was good.
I thought it was
I bought John the book. They made a novelization out of it.
nice.
Even though Roald Dahl didn't write it, but
My monitor's back on.
yeah, mine is too.
Oh, well, how about that?
Good job, little
What
Martin.
happened to the monitor?
Miracles of Chips.
Little man fixed it for us.
Yay!
I don't know what happened.
The spice in the chip,
Right.
or it took or it could have.
It smells like it's a lot of spices.
It does.
Can I smell?
Smelled very garlicky to me.
There's a
Probably no
lot
garlic
of,
in it, but
I got my eye.
but the flavor's good. Oh, okay. Well, good. Tell everybody to like, share, and
Sure,
subscribe.
like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. Oh gosh.
Oh, well, go wash it out.
I say yeah. Don't scratch your eye after you touch
Yeah,
it.
dude, put your eye out. And don't touch
shoot your eye
don't touch
out.
your fingers after you've been touching that.
You'll shoot your eye.
It's possible. All right, get going. Love you. Thank you for your presence.
Thanks for the tasty chip.
Now I got him.
I'm
No,
good.
I'm good right now. You can just put it in the kitchen. Thank you.
Had
We
10
already ate.
Had 10 pounds of sushi.
Did you eat sushi? All right.
Yep.
Was it all right? Oh, good. Oh, thank you. Glad. I made sushi.
Made the sushi. It was
Made
good.
the sushi. People don't realize that I have weird talents. I don't have normal talents, I don't feel
Martin
like.
can smoke meat and make sushi.
Right. That's what I do.
Like a
and
champ.
I might do both. Maybe I should do smoked salmon sushi.
I think you had a burrito tonight and sushi.
I did.
It was very
I had both.
fusion kind of night.
Very much an international
yeah,
experience.
international. Yep. It's like the food court.
Not quite a man of mystery, but mysterious at the same
It was
time.
good. I think we had a shot to do.
Oh shit. All right.
Somebody called one.
This one's pretty good. I'm not hating it. You lost?
The monitor's on, but there's no I don't have. There it is.
I'm sorry. It was hovering down at the bar at the
I got
bottom.
you. That was weird.
And this is not the right.
Very
lid.
weird.
I'm just going to say that.
What's that?
Just not the right lid.
I'm sorry.
Because I feel like
you
it's-
have 27,000 lids.
I feel like it wants to explode.
27,000 cups. Can't figure out which one's which. Thought it fit.
I like this benchmark.
That's pretty good.
I think I'll probably actually make that a regular of mine just
Okay.
for sipping on because I
Did you stop by any stores today while you're cruising around?
did, but I this is what I bought.
Oh, that's what you bought today? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Or did I buy that? No, I bought the benchmark small batch because that's made by Buffalo Trace too. All right, what's everybody going on in the chat? Everybody's going crazy.
Yeah, gambling.
Oh, I like that.
And
Keep
Steve
us
loves
updated.
sushi. He never used his roll that he made. His roll maker. His roll. Don't you have one? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's much easier just to put
the
saran
bamboo
wrap.
mat.
Yeah, just put saran wrap on it. It's 500 times easier. Here, throw your shot glass over here. You're taking one with me.
I got it.
2 hours later.
Look, we know. I'm good.
Really?
I got something. Look, see it.
Look, you little baby. Oh, I got an ice cube. I was trying to give it to you.
Trying to give me the ice cube.
Yeah, it was.
That choked me.
You got another 7 o'clock in the morning thing going or something?
No, I think we're doing we got yard day tomorrow.
Oh, you can come over
Got a
here.
crazy
and
day. We're
do
going
yard
we
day.
might go to Home Depot. I don't know.
Misery, dilly dilly.
Dilly
Dilly.
dilly.
I will say that's pretty good.
It's got enough flavor to it
Yeah, but it's not overpowering.
that it's not boring.
Yeah, but I think
You know?
tomorrow is probably the first Saturday we haven't had anything to do in a long time. So we're gonna try to do some yard work, mulch the flower bed, clean off the back porch, all that fun stuff.
I'm trying to do a garden in the back if I can get the rest of, I need my dad to bring over his chainsaw because I'm just going to mow down the rest of the playground.
Oh, no.
I undid as much as I could,
Yeah.
but it's got weird screw bolts that interlocked
Oh, really?
inside each
Yeah.
other.
So you just want to just chop
And
it
it's like,
off.
you got to do it at the same time to
Yeah.
try to get them to come out. And like, I can't get them all out. So,
Well,
oh, sipping some Jeffersons tonight. Pretty solid. Yep. I'm game for those. I'll take those.
so like Jefferson's
winner.
Ocean, that what you're talking about? Do they
Well,
make-
they do just make
they make another
Jeffersons.
one? They make
They
the
just make a
Jeffersons?
regular Jefferson small
Okay.
batch, which is fine too.
I wasn't sure about that. The
I have to
Sawzall,
learn
yeah,
to make
Sawzall
it.
works.
Patrick, making sushi is not as difficult as you think. Get a rice cooker.
Mm-hmm.
They're not cheap, but they're well worth their salt. You get the medium grain rice. Just go to whatever farmer's market or ethnic store you've got, and just get sushi rice. That's going to be a medium grain, and stick that in there. Get a big jug of rice vinegar, sushi grade rice. It's a sweet rice vinegar, and let the rice maker do it. Dump it in a bowl. Pour on vinegar to taste. Mix it in. Push all that up to the side walls. Let it cool. Take your fish. Slice. Roll it, and it's really, get your nori. Just add a little water. Spritz around it. I should do a video of this because it would probably be much easier to
should.
explain because I suck at explaining things. If I do something, somebody watches, it's easily a much better explanation than when I tell it. And then just a little spritz of water, a little dampen the nori just a little bit so it makes it a little more pliable. Throw your rice on there, flip it over. I flip it over onto my mat, my bamboo mat with the saran wrap on it. Rice down, put my, you can put avocado, you can put cucumber, whatever you want. Put all kinds of things. And then put your fish, and then you roll it, get it really rolled tight as you go. Pay attention to the ends. So roll, then go center, side, center, until you get to the end. Take your bamboo mat, roll it on over, roll it around a little bit, get it round, and then compress the shit out of it. And then you're like, let me stuff everything back in. Do that a little again. And then lay it off to the side, let it sit for a second. You always make sure to let it sit for a second because it's adhering to each other.
Okay.
So
you do a good job making the nigiri too.
yeah, nigiri is by far the easiest.
I say just make a little mound of rice, cut the fish thin as you want or thick as you want, put it on there. Turns out great.
Well, I got the ice cream scoop version of the
that's right.
sushi
That's right.
ball,
You do have
right?
like the little,
Because I saw it, it's like, all right, I saw some
it's like
Japanese
a little
characters.
rice ball, but it's like a little rice log.
When you stare at it at the store, there's nothing in English on the packaging. So I'm looking at it and thank God it's got pictures on the back. So I'm like, that's what that does. I thought that was some kind of seductive, tool of the dark trades and that I wound up in the red light district of the Buford Highway Farmers Market. Thanks, Steve. I'm sure. The fanning the rice step. I don't fan rice. I don't know. That's not part of my. Is that steps.
Like cooling it off?
I don't know. I just once I put the vinegar in it, I let it cool by just bringing it up to the edges of the bowl, and that makes it very thin.
Increase the surface area.
Right, and then so it cools off.
Yep, I got
and
you.
I just stick it in a container. But you got to be careful when you do that because, of course, there you go. I've seen big vats of the rice get fanned off.
Yeah.
I'm not making a big vat.
Maybe so. Yeah. When you're making like 10 gallons of it for a restaurant, you might need to fan it.
It gives it a what?
A sheen.
A sheen.
Well, we're not making it for looks. We're making it for taste.
Well, I mean,
I get it if you're trying to make it look pretty.
Yeah. Which I mean, it's like I'm a one-man job, so I'm trying to hurry up and cut it and get it going. I don't make it very fancy. Like it's good enough for government work.
You're not trying to make it look award-winning. It was really good though. Was it avocado and salmon tonight?
Avocado and salmon tonight.
Good.
So
avocado was really like creamy.
It adds a nice texture and flavor.
Tasted like cream cheese.
It does, and I do like cream cheese in mine sometimes.
I like cream cheese.
I had one that was banging though at the revolving sushi.
Yeah.
It was cream cheese with a bit of a marmalade with it.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh.
That sounds good.
It was like just a sweet kind of some kind of jam or whatever, like marmalade-ish kind of thing. And I was like, oh.
Do that with like tempura, like a fried one?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be good.
No, I would be much fatter than I am now. There'd be so many problems.
I'm already fat enough. I don't need any extra.
Mike is hardcore. That's how Mike is. If you've ever been around Mike, he's hardcore.
Mike's
he doesn't play around.
Lemonade for tea.
It's not his thing to be subtle.
And ginger rolls. Okay.
I love mackerel.
Hot pepper jelly with cream cheese. This all sounds good, and I'm hungry again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love mackerel. I'll eat mackerel nigiri all day long.
I've had mackerel.
To me, mackerel has the same texture as a sardine, and I like that kind of texture.
I do too. I like the eel.
I love eel. Eel is by far and away such a good underrated.
I like eel, and the one I never see around here unless you go to a restaurant is the steak. Where they just barely, it's almost like a blue steak, it's barely just a little bit on the outside.
Yep.
That's always good.
Well, because that one's so much harder to do on sushi. Like if it's not thin enough and it's not been marinated, it's not been like the seared, basically seared beef. But
I think Roussan's always had it really good.
They did.
And I don't like a lot of it, but just give me a couple of pieces of it just to kind of
the best thing that Roussan's had, though, was the cheese stick roll.
Yes.
It was, I kid you not. We had, this is how redneck South we are. The Japanese restaurant, which is absolutely a Japanese restaurant.
Oh, it's legit. It's good.
I've met the guy that was taking over the Japanese restaurant because I worked for a Japanese carrier and everything, and so I got to know these guys real well. And the owner of Roussan's has multiple Bentleys, and he has a golf Bentley, and it's his golf Bentley because he bangs the hell out of the car every time he gets his golf clubs out. There's dents all over his freaking Bentley. It's ridiculous because all he does is golf. But he handed it down to another guy. But when it comes to just over the top stuff, Roussan's was some of the most fun. And they legitimately had a mozzarella roll, and it was just a mozzarella like fried mozzarella stick in a roll. And I don't know what it was, but it was so good. I ate so many of those and was constipated later.
Of course.
So you know,
That's
I
how you
paid
had a
for
good
it.
time.
I paid for it twice. It wasn't.
I wonder if they still do it. Back in the day, they had a great like lunch buffet,
They don't anymore.
like $15.99. Like
The
all you can eat.
best was in Buckhead,
Yeah.
because I worked in Buckhead, the Japanese carrier, and we would go to Roussan's all the time for
Yeah.
lunch, and they had a buffet there. But you got, when I mean buffet, I mean you got nigiri with massive slabs of wonderful fresh tuna, salmon, yellowtail, you name it. It was so good. You even got like tuna poke as well, so they'd make a tuna poke, and then they have like, and it was all like the major basics, like the full fundamental, like what everybody would want.
Yeah.
And then I had a little hot bar at the end, and it was like 13, 14 bucks.
I think the one in Rome is gone.
Probably.
That was a pretty good one too.
It makes me sad.
I know, it's great. I need to go to that revolving sushi place though. I want to try it
Oh,
out.
it's so good. Their ramen is really good.
That's right. You said they had good ramen.
The boy
It's
and I
like
tear
a
up the
ton,
ramen.
right?
No, it's good. It's a
Well,
good.
yeah, that's right. That's right. You said it was like a good portion, but it
It's
wasn't
a
very
great
expensive.
portion, and it's like you get 2 slabs of pork, get the half soft boiled egg, and like fish cakes and
I will
everything.
say that's the thing. I don't know if it wasn't really popular when we went, or we just didn't know about it.
Well, we also didn't go to different places for ramen. Like,
That's right. But I didn't like. I
like
don't think.
in Osaka, you get creamed corn in your.
See, I don't think I even ate ramen back then. But when we went to Japan, I don't think I ever had ramen. But I see all these like videos, like these ramen shops and stuff that you know. They
I know.
have.
We
And they
all
look
we
so
looked
good.
we wanted to see what exotic things were at McDonald's.
I know, right? I wish I was old and fat when I had gone to Japan, because I would have eaten a lot better. But we did have some good food.
I forget the restaurant we went to where we were cooking our own food.
Yeah, the yakiniku.
Oh gosh, but the sauce that they had,
That was good. Everything was good.
I was like, I could drink it.
I know.
It was so good.
It was so good.
I tell you, it was a hot mess.
I tell you
when
what, we
went over.
drank a lot of
It was like Godzilla when I went
beers.
over.
Asahi
We
dry.
drank
I
so
think we
much
drank
beer.
that place dry.
Well, when we were at the Shinagawa Prince Hotel, I can't remember who got the gauntlet, but somebody got the gauntlet because I remember somebody was broke after that. I don't think it was me. I think I got a steak,
yeah.
and I couldn't tell them to cook it, and so they just brought it to me rare, and I mean like almost raw.
Yeah.
Which is why I like rare steak now, because I was starving.
You didn't have an option, right? You're like, well, I can't tell them to cook it,
I was
so I
like, I
can
have
eat it.
no other idea what the hell to get. So, Wagyu, woo, no. Just look, I love steak, and I'm sure if I ate Wagyu,
I love fatty steak.
I'd be like, fine. I can tell you right now, I'd love to be one of those cows.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like go, rub downs
Just
every
get rub
day.
downs every
I'm
day.
like, what cow is not happy?
Until they,
Right.
That
But
kinda
at
sucks.
that point,
But-
they probably just drowned you with beer.
Yeah.
You were probably so. Imagine.
Oh, there you go. That's a good way.
imagine
Just get marinated
right.
to death with beer.
Imagine going out like a Kobe cow.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't find a better way to go out. You're drunker than
bad.
hell. It's like, yeah, shoot me, boss. I mean, it's like
Not a bad deal.
you're so intoxicated. But I will say, like, the Kobe beef is legit, like, if you see it. But don't order at a restaurant unless you get a certificate, because that's what makes it real. But the marbling on those suckers is crazy.
Yeah. I would like to, like I said, maybe one day, sometimes Costco sells it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they sell everything.
Yeah. But I mean, of course, it's like, a couple steaks is, $300-400, but
If you have a Japanese run sushi bar place, ask for a Yamagobo roll. I don't know what it is, but I'm writing it down.
Yamagobo.
I don't know if we have, like, look, we got Japanese run restaurants, but they're hiring staff like Red Lobster and everybody else does. So I mean, it's like,
Yeah. It's all the same.
they're feeding a very base crowd. You're not gonna see terribly
I'll tell you what,
exotic.
those Hispanic dudes that can cook, they can cook.
We need to
knock it
go to
out.
Japan as a reunion trip one year
There you go.
and eat some fugu.
Okay. Is that the puffer fish? I'm scared. I
I
don't
mean,
want to die.
they're licensed to do it.
Yeah, I guess as long as it's like a
Like
legit
we're not
place.
going to go where like
Go to the
Sean
back
wants.
alley and be
we're not-
like,
yeah,
hey,
that's where
hey,
Sean would
yeah.
go. And
You got this on special?
you walk out with one liver
Yeah,
and
no.
like or
face is
you have
paralyzed.
one kidney
Yeah.
and like a hysterectomy, and like you're like, whoa, wow, this. Why do I look like a Vietnamese girl right
Somebody
now?
gave
Party
me a
time.
hysterectomy. We have a problem.
Sean's gonna be able to have kids again. That's
It's
what.
be reversed. It's like snip, 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 snip.
I mean, that's kind of what I see what happens. But no, I definitely want to go to a Japanese sushi bar in Japan because we never did.
No, it didn't.
Now at the wedding we had like authentic.
Yeah, I was right. You weren't there when his dad took us to the
No,
revolving sushi place. Yeah,
that was the
that was
second
cool. That's the only
trip.
time I've ever been to a revolving sushi place.
This one's the one in Kennesaw is. I mean, it's basic, it's Americanized,
Yeah, it was
but
probably the same, honestly. I mean, that one it looks just like the one in Japan, like just like. And he even said he's like, this isn't something like that Japanese people go and do all the time.
right.
It's like kind of like a touristy thing.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
believe
everybody
it.
there was Japanese, but it was like he's like, this is like
It's
when-
more of a fun.
Yeah, he's like, this is
restaurant.
like when you go in this. It's like TGI Fridays. You know,
Yeah.
you go to have a good time.
You're going into Western Sizzler.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
yeah.
what that is.
It's a Golden Corral.
The Western Sizzler, Golden Corral of
I don't
of
know what
sushi.
I don't know. He paid for it. He insisted.
What do you
on paying
mean
for
shot?
everything.
We already had a shot.
We did the shot.
Where were you?
We done 2 shots.
Sam, we did one. I don't know where.
Maybe he's trying
Where have you been?
Maybe
Sure.
he's trying to call another one.
Sir, where have you been? Testing.
Where have you been?
I feel like
Testes?
I feel like the monitors screwed me up. The
How's that?
monitors messed me up with the whole. Oh, let's. Oh yeah, we gotta wait for the wife. Where the hell is she at?
I don't know. She's probably watching her show. She's stuck. She wants to find out what happens next.
It's a good show.
It is pretty good. That episode we watched was
It's
insane.
good, but it's not good because like I end up losing interest very quickly because then I look at the news and like I see something like I have a financial thing pop up and it's like, oh yeah, look at Bitcoin and all this other stuff, and it's like, wow, yeah, it's great. Glad I didn't get any.
You just got to zone out.
I wish I could.
We can do it. We can switch segments while
I
we're
feel
on your wife.
overly
You can
involved.
text your wife and tell her to get out here.
Here, I'll text her. You want to hit the D20?
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. I wish I. What we should
Oh, I
we
gotta
should
turn off the music.
record. We should record some videos, and intermingle. I don't know, just like an intermission video where like
Oh, yeah.
we can act like we're here, but we're not really here. and
I
we
see.
do
So it looks like we're going
we
back
do
and
a
forth.
little skit,
As far as they know,
and then see if anybody figures it out.
This is all recorded.
I love this song. I don't know what it makes me think of.
Butterflies in the sky. No, it's not
That
that.
is not. That is.
This is I don't know. I like it though. I hear your wife yelling.
Now I hear the wife. So we'll,
As soon as I get started, she'll distract me.
that's
Okay.
exactly what's
We're-
going. Fucking A.
Every fucking time.
It was a riveting episode of this.
I told
Oh, it
you.
was riveting.
Oh,
It
we
was so
know.
riveting.
So riveting.
So much more going on.
Well, look, I don't have a long D20 segment, so if you want to get over here, we're gonna get over here.
Next time, maybe.
I'm not sure she understands what you're
No,
saying.
she has no idea.
Go sit your ass down is what he's saying. In a polite,
In a polite,
non-aggressive
have a
manner.
very, very short segment. I'll switch over to you.
Switch to me because you
got this.
want to see this brooding side angle with the flex.
And we're done. I want to say so. I finished that. Nailed it. I finished that show. The 3-body problem.
The three. Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called. Yes, on Netflix.
The
It's a-
3-body problem.
I saw.
Have you watched it?
No, but I've been thinking about it.
So I don't want to it just came out, so it's not like the stuff I usually talk about is old. She jacked it up. So I don't want to spoil it too bad, but it's really cool. So the last probably great sci-fi show that I watched was The Expanse.
Right.
Did you ever watch it?
No.
Okay, so The Expanse is like humans in the future having human problems. There's some alien stuff that happens in it, but it's kind of on the back burner. Most of it's just human versus human,
Man, I love human versus human.
I know, right? That's always the best
I'm
movies.
all over that.
But this is this is really abstract. The three body problem is like really abstract, kind of alien invasion type stuff.
Ooh.
So the three body problem, yeah, we can all suck it. Essentially,
That's all Gamecock had tins for.
I used them all up just to bum me out. The stuff starts happening within like the physics community, like the colliders or whatever, you know, the hadron collider, the stuff.
Yep.
It all starts going haywire. Nobody knows what's going on, and then all these scientists start killing themselves, and so this group of
It's about to be
scientists.
a one-body problem.
It's about to be a
if that's
one-body problem. So this group of scientists that are all friends in England, they kind of get together, and one of their friends kills herself, and they go to her apartment. This is all kind of a synopsis, right? But the first episode, they go to her apartment and they find what looks like a VR helmet,
Okay.
and they're like, they don't know what the hell it is. So one of the girls, like, she pops it on when she gets home, and it just takes her to this, like, transports, like, way more advanced VR than we have on Earth. Like,
Oh, right. Yeah,
everything
yeah.
looks real. It looks like another world, and it's essentially a game. Like this little girl walks up to her and this guy, and they say, "Hey, you know, are you so and so? And you know, you need to go meet the king." It looks like a game. She thinks it's a game, right? And so, another guy tries on the helmet, and he gets killed. Like the avatar pops up and says, "You know, you're not allowed to play," and like chops his head off.
Oh no.
But then, a few scenes later, he gets his own helmet, like mailed to him, or just shows up to his house. And so they have no idea. They think none of it's related. So they try on these helmets. And essentially what turns out to be happening is, and you can turn it off now if you don't want spoilers, but Martin doesn't care.
Spoiler alert.
There's an alien race that has sent these, and it's a test to see, and they don't know what the test is, but it's a test. And so there's like levels and as you progress, you find out more and more kind of what the issue is. So essentially what's happened is these, I think it's the Andromeda Galaxy or whatever. It's like 400 light years away. There's an alien race who lives in a solar system that has 3 suns. So it's 3 bodies. 3 suns is 3 bodies.
Okay.
And their planet does not have a distinct orbit around any of them. So every now and then the 3 suns, you know, if you have one here, one here, one here, their planet will catch orbit around one, and they'll have, you know, 1,000, 1,000,000 years, however long of like a good, decent time span. And then the suns will arrange and the planet will get dragged off. And sometimes it catches like orbit around all 3 of them and it gets super hot. Sometimes it gets thrown off and it gets super cold. So they have all these like millennia of either, you know, life can't live or they flourish and it's chaotic or it's peaceful. It goes back and forth. So their civilization can never advance.
Jeez.
So they build up, they get to like, you know, the industrial age, like where we are in the space age. And then the planet just like essentially just fries to a crisp. And, you know, the few people survive, a few, you know, the life forms survive and they build back up again. So they got to a point where they built so far up and they knew it was coming again. So they loaded everybody up onto ships and just sent them off to find the first place they can find to land. And Earth was the one that contacted them, or they heard, you know, the radio signals from Earth. And but it's really cool how they describe it. And then about halfway through the season, everything kind of switches, and it goes from being like a peaceful, hey, we're going to come and help us out, to no, we're going to come and just wipe you guys out.
Oh gosh.
So that being said, I did read after I finished the show. I kind of went and spoiled myself on the next 2 books, and I have no idea how they're going to make a show out of it. Because what I told you is not even like a third of what happens in the show. And the next 2 books get so freaking weird that I don't know how they're ever going to make them into a TV show.
Oh, wow.
And it's just so out there and futuristic. But it was cool. So that being said, the show's good. I think it varies greatly from the book, the characters and everything. Because the characters in the book are all Chinese characters. These are all English characters except for a couple of them. So they change a lot.
Adaptations.
Yeah, there's one character that they put 3 people from the book into one character, kind of how they did some Lord of the Rings stuff where they combined people and changed their lines and moved them around. It's the same thing. Yep. One actress was not really that great, but some of the other ones were. It had Benedict Wong, I think is his name, the guy from Doctor Strange.
Okay.
The Chinese actor that was in Doctor Strange movies, like his sidekick.
Yep.
That eventually became the great being supreme or whatever they call him. Anyways, he's really good in it. So it's good. So we're gonna rate it. Wait a minute. All right, first season, The 3-Body Problem. On Netflix, premiered. Hope I didn't give too much away. You should go watch it. 3. I think it was average. I don't think I would make it. It's not as good as The Expanse, but I think it has some potential. I think once it gets going, like next couple of seasons, it'll be crazy. You gonna give the lady a shot?
Yeah, I'll give it to you and you pass it over to her.
So we gotta do cards now. That she's out.
Oh yeah, cards. We gotta do new cards. She got. Ooh, whoopsie.
What is that? Is it the hot potato pack?
And then
It looks like a potato on the side. Oh, everything bagel.
each of them have like little extra cards in there from like expansion packs because Walmart had some for $1.
Oh, nice.
Boy, she stuffed the box.
Yes.
Stuffed.
Stuffed.
You got some new ones over there too?
Yep. I have the
Oh, that's just exactly what you
absurd
need.
box.
Absurd box. Okay.
They're so fresh and so clean.
All right, I'll just do the first 3. Well, I'm just going to go down the list.
All right, I'm just gonna pull a handful. I pulled 5. Oh, they're so fresh.
I know,
So
right? They
clean.
feel so like
I
clean
know we
and
haven't had
smooth.
new cards in like
Yeah, they haven't
so
been.
long.
These are all like.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, chat, it's on you. Y'all read them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
Patrick
cinco,
always picks 4.
Hey, you can't go wrong with 4, whatever it is.
We'll see.
It looks
Like
like
$14.90.
it looks like $14.92. I wish there was a card. It looks like 4 is the winner. 5's got 1 in there.
5's a backup.
Yep.
All right.
All right, ladies first. It's a fill in the blank. I'll just read it and then go. Yo, is blank racist?
Oh God.
Wow.
That's the very first one on the very top of the deck.
But I'm not picking this one, but I just put
Please
this one
don't pick
aside.
that one.
I can't read it, so it doesn't matter.
Yo, is
Santa's heavy sack.
racist?
Holy.
Golly, going against Santa. Yo, is
No. This is what they picked. Y'all are dark people.
okay.
This is just no 1.
Yo, is
No.
I really put Martin in a bundle here. Got him tied up.
Here we go.
Yo, is
A shirtless Uber driver.
racist?
Nope.
He
Sure
might
isn't.
be.
Martin,
Could be.
this is what I put aside because I was like,
All
oh.
right, this one's not so bad.
God.
All right, I'm Ted Cruz, and I'm proud to endorse blank.
Wow.
Here we go. I'm Ted Cruz, and I'm proud to endorse
Another shitty year.
No.
Teddy Boy. All right, your
Lying
turn.
Ted. He's Lying Ted, everybody, okay? Just what you know is Lying Ted.
Wife's as ugly as a dog. Got an ugly wife. Poor Ted Cruz. Got attacked every which way. Still had to eat it. I'm Ted Cruz, and I'm proud to endorse.
Permanent brain damage from football.
Okay, Ted. This one could go a lot of different
It's
ways.
gonna go somewhere. I don't care what y'all pick now, you bunch of backstabbers.
A new adventure awaits at Walt Disney's Magical Kingdom of blank. A new adventure awaits at Walt Disney's Magical Kingdom of.
The man in the basement.
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
got dark.
Are you really sure
A new
where we're
adventure
going?
awaits at Walt Disney's Magical Kingdom of.
A meeting that could have been an email.
We all know that one.
I know that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I got one of those every Monday.
Good Lord. Oh, that's right. Gotta do.
Well, why don't you cry about it?
Well, I just might. Thank you.
Did we miss a shot?
We gotta do it. We just got one.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yeah.
Bit of misery, dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly. Your mother.
That one's pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I like that one. That one's a decent one.
It's not
For
bad.
sure. All right. What's up next?
Dude.
Go ahead. Okay. Oh, so doesn't that go to you?
Yep.
Boom.
All right. Pull it together, my man. All right. I don't know. What music are we using for this one? Jokes?
Yeah.
This one sounds whimsical.
Am I right side up or wrong side down?
You're right
or-
side up.
All right.
All right.
Wrong.
There we go. Let's introduce the man of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around and witness the dubious delights of Carnac the Magnificent, a man whose psychic powers are as reliable as a fortune told by a broken magic 8-ball. Prepare to be underwhelmed and mildly amused as Carnac stumbles through his predictions with the grace of a drunken flamingo. Yes, tonight we delve into the realm of mediocrity, where even Carnac's crystal ball is scratching his head in confusion. So lower your expectations and get ready for a performance that's as predictable as it is pitiful, courtesy of yours truly, well, not me truly, him truly, Carnac, the not so magnificent.
Dang.
Alabim, Sodom, Bim.
That was a rough one.
That was tough.
I mean, I was good with it.
All right, these are unhermetically sealed envelopes
sealed
that are ready for your
sealed envelopes.
Let's see what happens.
I shall predict such things with the grace of my beard. Not giving a shit about the third world.
Okay, not giving a shit.
That's what I said. What else Ron McDaniel will do for $300,000? Okay, all right.
Wow.
Golly, well that she's on MSNBC now, so they're
There you
enjoying
go.
her
Number
time.
2.
Number 2. This is, we're gonna get into dangerous territory. I can feel it. It's possible. I'm gonna save this one. Let's go number 3.
Number
I
3.
just have a feeling.
Chicken out.
Number 2 I feel is gonna get somewhere.
Okay.
Let's see. I need a girl, airport, and bad boy for life.
Okay. Bad boy for life.
What were the top songs on Epstein's P. Diddy playlist? Okay. All right. Maybe I should have saved number 3.
Wow. You know
right.
what?
I mean, it's things happen. They happen
You
just
don't
the
know
way
what,
they
you don't
do.
know what you don't know what to expect.
Shiny objects.
Ooh, shiny objects.
That's what I said.
Like my bald bottom.
Don't know why I blow in it when I've already opened it.
Yes.
What else Rabbi Shmuley will put on his face? Okay. All right.
God.
Jeez.
Number 5.
We're on 5 already?
We're on 5 already. That was 4. This is 5.
Sleeping with Patrick Stewart.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jean-Luc Picard.
Something Stormy Daniel has been paid to keep quiet about. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I couldn't have seen that one coming.
Number 6.
The Energizer Bunny, all over the place.
Kept coming and coming and coming.
Just keeps coming. Exactly what you expect.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly what
Let's
you
hear it.
What other jobs Tyson Foods is hiring migrants for that Americans don't want to do? Okay. Wow. I guess it is exactly what you expect.
Exactly what you
Okay.
All right, let's hear number 2.
All right, number 2.
The Picard maneuver.
Dalai Lama.
Oh, the Dalai Lama. All right, good man. Can't be anything bad about him.
Dalai Lama. One knocks down bridges and the other one just spits in your face. All right.
Oh,
that is
thank
the
God it's
final
over.
bit of the Carnac. That one was actually a deep one. I just realized that.
That was pretty deep.
It wasn't Dalai Lama. It was Dolly and Lama.
Yeah, yeah.
apparently. My brain just
Thank you, Carjack, the
floats there.
Magnificent.
Yes.
Was quite something.
Please go back
The
to the
card
depths of
maneuver.
wherever you came from.
Whatever abandoned ship.
Whatever abandoned
Whatever
hotel you came
abandoned
from.
ship that tore down a bridge you came from.
Whatever
That's-
Caribbean island with P. Daddy you came from.
Oh no! Did they arrest him?
I think they arrested him.
I think they arrested him.
I think he was in Miami the whole time.
Miami. But he flew his plane.
He flew his plane. They tried to,
sneaky.
he should have just been on that plane and he'd probably be okay.
Well, he's probably in good company wherever he is.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
My goodness. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Had to flex out of that. It's Cardnack, man. He's draining.
Yes.
Cardnack is
He comes and
he's
he
a
takes all
force.
your energy away.
He's a complete
I
force.
hear you.
Did we pick on this one?
Yep.
Did you decide who you were?
Yeah. I'm the first one.
Okay. Yes, it's that time again where we bring to you the little people, the Friday Night Playhouse. Yes, that time each week where you, no matter how much you owe, the price of admission is just your time. Let not your hearts be troubled, for your Savior is here for you, and so am I. Remember that it's always darkest before the dawn, except on the Letter Friday show, where we illuminate your imagination, all for you, the little people, on the Friday Night Playhouse. In this scene, we have a wayward truck driver across a Canadian border.
Good day.
Hi.
May I see your license and registration, please?
Oh, yep. There you go.
Ah, thank you. Oh, Americans, welcome to Ontario, a sportsman paradise.
Why isn't it, though?
Please get out and step away from the vehicle.
Okay.
What is wrong with this picture?
No snow tires.
No.
I was driving on the wrong side of the road, but I can explain that because I'm not used to your rules up here. And
That's not it. The
Okay.
writing on the side of this vehicle.
How did that get here? You know what? Those kids in the garage. I just,
No, whatever. My concern is the sensibilities of a certain distinct and viable part of Canadian society, La Québécois.
Huh?
You know, wine drinkers, pea soup eaters, French Canadians.
Oh, yeah, those guys. Sure.
If you wish to avoid prosecution, I'd advise that you comply with our language laws, which perfectly prescribe that all signs be in both English and French, Canada's two official languages.
Okay.
I do have to fine you. That'll be 1,000 Canadian or 10 American dollars if you prefer.
Oh, yeah, no. You know what? Here, right here. Yeah, I'll take American, please. Yeah, there you go. $10. Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Here's your receipt.
Oh, thank you.
And now, in French, if you please.
And
scene. Good one.
Yes, I can feel your amazement and satisfaction over the interwebs for the week's Friday Night Playhouse. I could tell just from the flow of conversation that all of you could barely contain yourselves. Let it not be said that I would deny such wonderful moments from you, the little people. Join us again next week, same time, same place, for the Friday Night Playhouse. We'll see you, not next week, but the week after. I meant to toss this to you.
Sorry. We didn't rehearse it first.
No, I mean, we did, and that's why it was as amazing as it was.
Oh, no.
Did anybody get it?
Right. No, nobody's got it yet. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's
But
been
I
like,
never do.
it's been
just
like
said.
30 years since I've seen that one.
Cross the border
No, you
to
said.
Canada.
I know.
Truck drivers unite.
Yeah.
I feel like, should we give a hint? We could go actors or part of the title.
But my actor would be not as big a giveaway, I would think, because he's done more movies.
True. Well, I mean, so's mine.
Yeah. All right, do it. Give a hint. What do you
It
think?
was. Oh, close, but no cigar. Canadian blank. One of my favorite toppings on a pizza.
That's oh yeah.
I mean, I don't care who you are; it's just delicious.
I don't care who you are.
There you go. Sam Online got it.
Canadian bacon
Tis the bacon.
with the great Dan Aykroyd and John Kennedy.
It's a sleeper movie.
I'll tell you, it is. I think doesn't get a lot of thought about nowadays, but it's great. Great
No.
John Candy movie.
And Dan
And I tell you
Aykroyd,
what, Dan Aykroyd's solid.
he's so
That dude's
good.
been putting out. He's been good movies since the '80s.
I like
I love
everything he's in.
All the way from SNL to
It's like him and Tom Hanks. Pretty much like everything that they're both
like what,
in.
he's in. We watch it every year. That Christmas with the Cranks movie
Yep.
with Tim Allen. He plays like the the kind of the antagonist in that movie. He's great. He was in that with Chuck Mary Larry or what is it? With Adam Sandler. He was good in that. Like, dude's just solid.
What was it?
He's always funny.
I think he's also in the second Indiana Jones movie.
Is he?
Yes. There's a scene and
Temple of Doom?
yes, there's a scene where they're getting on the plane
Okay.
and cuz they're running from the guys.
Okay.
And the guy that's like saying here's your plane, I think is Dan Aykroyd.
He would have been popular. It might have been just like one of those like, hey, will you just let me be in your movie because I
don't
like
know.
it?
But he's definitely because I think it's Dan Aykroyd because I pointed it out when we watched it that I was like, hey, this is
That's
that
funny.
guy, and I think
yeah.
Little Man recognized him.
Yes. Yes, I remember that now because
Oh, Trading Places, another good one. I need
That's
to
another good one.
watch that Indiana Jones.
Dr.
Look for
Detroit.
him.
I don't think I've
I
seen
don't
that.
think I've ever seen Dr. Detroit.
But yeah, like it's right after. So like they run away from the Chinese
Yeah.
goons or whatever.
I think I know what scene you're talking about.
And they're booking it, and like the Chinese guys are sitting there laughing because they're getting on his plane.
Yeah.
But the guy that's kind of like the guy that's like will walk you onto the tarmac and say, "Here's your plane," kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's all of. It can't be more than 10
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, it's just like a total cameo.
That's one of those things where he's like, he wanted like, hey, that's what
I don't want to Google it.
Daniel Craig, the guy that's played the most recent James Bond.
Yes.
He was a stormtrooper in one of the new Star Wars movies.
Oh, there it is.
Had, like,
Second
one line.
search is Dan Aykroyd in Temple of Doom.
Not
That's
a show for
hilarious.
little man. Briar Blue
We
says
did watch
Dr.
it.
Detroit is not for.
No, they
little
watch.
man.
They watched Temple of Doom.
Well, no, he's talking about Dr.
Oh.
Detroit. Oh, yeah.
I
watched.
thought that was hilarious.
I think I saw Temple of Doom when I was like
Here.
7 years old.
Pull this over to you. Move your
Oh yeah,
screen.
that's it.
You see him?
Yeah. He's got
Yeah.
that. He's got that stash.
He does.
That's 100% like, hey, will you just let me be in this movie real
I
quick?
feel
Just
like
give
it.
me any line.
Yeah, I feel like it. But it was pretty cool because it wasn't much of a line. A short
funny.
cameo, often missed. Dan Aykroyd plays Englishman Weber at the airport.
Like,
It's
I mean,
hilarious.
everybody knows Dan Aykroyd's big movies, but I think he's
Yes.
still good in like the small ones, like where he just has like small roles or like.
He's pretty good
he's
in the
good.
Ghostbusters too, but man, you see how old everybody is.
Yes.
Oh, is he in the new one?
Yeah, we went and saw it.
Yeah,
Saturday.
Bill Murray. He looks
Bill
old
Murray.
as shit.
Yes.
Somebody needs to AI him. I'm just saying, like somebody needs to AI.
But was Ernie Hudson in the new one? Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, I know Harold Ramis wasn't. He's
Correct.
Yeah, no.
He
Oh.
was in the last one.
Janine was in it.
Janine was.
was she?
Yeah, but I forget who's.
Did they get Rick Moranis back?
No, but I forget what his last name was.
Who?
Rick Moranis in Ghostbusters, because they referred to him by his last
He
name.
was the Keymaster.
Yeah, I know, and then
They had the new Keymaster.
No, I can't remember. He's actually coming out of retirement. They're making a new Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't stand all these remakes.
If it's got Rick Moranis in it, I'll watch it. I'm with you on the remake sometimes, but if it's got Rick Moranis, I'll watch it.
But yeah, we went and watched the Ghostbusters Saturday in like one of the nice theaters with the heated recliners.
Yeah?
I was like, I can't watch movies differently now. That was so nice.
I know, right? It ruins you.
I hadn't done it before.
Was it one of the ones where like they bring you food and stuff?
No. It wasn't
Okay.
one of
He
those.
played Lewis Tully. Never mind. So, I don't know. Janine wore somebody else's name.
No, it was her last name. I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
Yeah, because they said her last name. What's her last? My phone's about to die. I don't know.
So Janine had her own Ghostbuster uniform,
Okay.
and because it was a different last name that I didn't recall.
That's Annie Potts' character, right?
Oh, my phone died.
Are they talking about? Yeah.
I must charge my phone.
But I mean, I was good with it, but like it's just getting kind of to the point where it's like,
Yeah.
all right, the old guys just keep coming in
Yeah, I know.
at the very end.
How is Paul Rudd in that?
He's not great,
'Cause I
but he's not
I
bad.
like him. I don't know how.
He's not great.
Because he's been in both of them, right?
Yeah.
So he's kind of the one they're trying to like push to be.
He was what, one of the key masters, wasn't it?
Yes, him and the other lady,
And
the mom.
Spengler's daughter.
It's not great.
And then who else was the mayor, right? He wasn't from the old one.
Oh yes, Walter Peck.
Oh yeah.
He's the mayor now.
Interesting.
And Bill Murray did not say you're still a dick.
I don't say they didn't.
Like so now
they set it up perfectly.
Right, but didn't say it.
No, this man has no dick.
Right. But he should have referenced something.
I know. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And nothing. Nothing. Then I'm like,
That's because like a 1980s PG movie is like an R movie nowadays.
oh,
Like, they don't let them get
100%.
away with nothing.
100%. I mean, it's like it's losing steam fast.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
even the ideas
Yeah.
that they're coming up with, like the most. I think their ultimate problem is that the legacy cast is still hanging on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, you had the transition to move on.
Yeah.
Like you did. Now, Dan Aykroyd's character, where he's just running the little occult shop, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Come in as a cameo or something. Not yet.
Like, you know what? You come in, you need some advice from Tobin's Spirit Guide. Dan Aykroyd's your dude. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Do they bring
no
back
problem.
they bring back the Carpaccio. What is he? What was the guy from the second one? What do they call him?
The guy that was like all whiny.
No. The bad guy. The painting. The Carpathian or what was it?
But the
I forgot
what was his
librarian
name.
had a quick little appearance.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the librarian, of
Man,
course.
it's feel like half the movie is just like
and the guy
cameos.
that ran the guy that ran the library.
Okay.
So he was in it.
And they really did bring back everybody.
It's like
That's kind of like too much, right? It's like
it's way
just
too
stop
much.
bringing
It's
back
like not
everybody.
even.
Because they want to entertain the new people, but they
I
want to
know.
get all the old fans.
I know because they
Same.
know the old fans are bringing the new
Yeah,
people.
yeah, exactly. Old fans are the ones spending the money on it.
And it's like, oh,
That's why it's kind of like, even though that Three Body Problem wasn't the best like TV show I've ever seen, sci-fi, it was good. I enjoyed
Right.
it, but at least it was original. You know, it's a book.
hardly anything's original anymore.
I mean, granted, it's a book, right? But it's not like
Klaus Kinski.
it's nothing like you've
I
ever
don't
seen
know.
before. Like it was an original story, and it's cool. I mean, if you're gonna like adapt stuff, at least adapt new stuff. Don't just keep making the same Ghostbusters movie.
I'm kind of over it. Like it's not.
I mean, I've never seen the first one. I need to go back and watch it.
Like the very first one.
No, Afterlife or whatever.
That one is pretty good.
I've seen the first
and again,
Ghostbusters movie.
like it's paying an homage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is really that
That one was pretty good.
Say that
Like,
was better than this new one.
I liked. It's way better than
like
the
the new one. If they would have had some of like the cameos in there, the very end was overdone with the old people.
The new one was what Paul Rudd trying to become dad,
Okay.
Yeah, that was
and then
a little
working on their
awkward.
relationship,
Gotcha.
and
And-
all,
and-
and it's like
An
and
awkward
he's
relationship between Spengler's granddaughter and a ghost.
That's weird.
a little bit.
A little
tell you
bit.
what.
It was a little awkward sometimes. You were like, please don't go there.
Right.
The
Sorry.
second Ghostbusters, I think in my mind it's almost as good as the first one.
Look, if
I
you
like it.
if you murder yourself just so you can make out with a ghost, that's a problem.
Wow.
Didn't.
But it looked like it was
there
gonna
was
happen.
a lot of tension there.
I was nervous there. I was like, oh gosh, I don't need my kid to see this right now.
Little
That's-
little much. Little
Weird.
much.
That's weird.
It's like
So that's who Paul Rudd is, Spengler's son.
No.
Paul
No.
Rudd is just he's
Spengler's
the
daughter's
science
boyfriend.
teacher.
He's Spengler's daughter's boyfriend,
Correct.
and he's trying to be the dad of Spengler's daughter's Spengler's granddaughter.
Right, and grandson.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'll watch it. I'm
and
gonna
he-
watch it.
And
I'll
he
just
had
rent
the
it one day.
grounder from being a Ghostbuster. It's a hot mess.
I'll make the kids watch it one day. We'll watch it.
It's fine for kids. The kids are
You know,
not gonna give a crap.
You know
but
what they
it's-
watched the other day, and it's not a good movie. It's just not. I saw it. It was the 2000. I think it was 2016 Ninja Turtle movie
Oh,
where they're like
no.
really the
They're
Ninja Turtles
huge.
like they're huge and buff,
Yep.
and it looks really weird. And I think it's Megan Fox was like April O'Neil. They loved it. They loved it.
Because it's
As
from
an
a
adult,
story
as a
that was
40-year-old man, I'm like, this sucks.
You know it's trash.
It's trash.
You know, like,
but they loved it.
yeah, but if you had them watch the old one,
Yeah.
they'd be like, oh, this is so much better.
No, they'd probably think the old one's trash. Those costumes were so bad.
First off,
And they couldn't move. They're just like
first off, they watched a kid kick Wolfman in the nards,
oh, yeah, that's
and
right.
Wolfman has nards, and they loved that movie.
Yeah, they might like it.
Little Man is all on the 80s kick.
Yeah.
He is all 80s and 90s movies.
Yeah.
I still,
Through and
one of my
through.
favorite 80s movies, nobody's ever seen it, is still Transylvania 65000. I love it. It's got Jeff Goldblum and who's the hippie guy that drives all the electric cars? God, what is his name? He's in Young Sheldon.
I have no
He's the
damn
older guy.
idea.
He was in a bunch of like 80s movies. Anyways, and it's got Gina Davis as like one of the monsters, and she's like super fine back then.
Right.
That's just probably why I watched it a million times when I was
Right.
like 10 years old.
This is why I
But it
watched
is
Beastmaster 400
freaking
times in a
hilarious.
row.
Oh, yeah, Beastmaster.
I mean,
Red
just look.
Sonja.
The waterfall in the beginning.
Oh, yeah. And that and the Police Academy movies.
Just want you to know, carpet matches the drapes.
Anything that had a flash of boob in it in the 80s, I probably wore it out on VHS
All day long.
all day long.
And I watched so many innocent movies on my dad's VHS tapes till I found that one porn right in between like Aladdin and like something else.
Just
And I was
ruined
like, really? This is where you were gonna put that, Dad?
You know what? Hide
really-
in plain sight.
Like this is where you did? Like he had hundreds of recorded videos he could have put anywhere. And that he put it right next to a kid's cartoon.
You should look up Ed Bagley. That's who it is. You should look up Transylvania 65000.
Be kind, rewind.
I think you and
watch your
Little
dad's
Man were
porno.
probably crazy.
Yeah.
As much as y'all
Dude.
like the 80s movies.
I watched so many more of those VHS tapes trying to find more.
Oh, yeah, right. You find
you ever
one,
find more?
and it's
No.
just like, yeah.
I was too
He probably-
exhausted.
His dad probably didn't know it was there. It was probably just like a fluke.
No, he knew it was there because he busted me watching it.
He's like, son, did this,
I didn't hear
did this
that one
move?
yet. That's hilarious.
It was
Did this move beside Aladdin?
apparently.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Apparently, he was in his tidy whities at 1 o'clock in the morning one night, and I had that shit crunk on the stereo. Let me tell you, you've never heard a headboard bounce until you've heard it on a quadraphonic stereo. Okay, massive amount of bass.
Wow, it woke him up.
That's why my favorite videos on YouTube are like the not safe for work porn.
Yes.
Where it's like it's all
the
like
safe for work
candy.
porn? Yeah.
The safe for work porn.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing in the world because it's just all the sound effects and it cracks me up like crazy. If you've never seen it, it's hilarious.
I've never seen it.
You never seen that?
No.
Oh, that's classic
Safe for
YouTube
work
stuff.
porn is just so funny. Whoever did that did an excellent job.
They did.
You know, the corn cob is like
Yes.
Never seen or heard of this.
so funny. Whoever did it, like, it just had. It was a brilliant. It's like
It's
pet
good.
It's
Yeah.
like epic pet rock level.
So they
It's
take
just so
like the
good.
bad scenes and they pretty much like cover everything for like with a cartoon except for like their faces. So imagine like you see a face with like a corn cob, like she's eating a corn cob,
and like there's corn
but it's
flying
like
everywhere.
it's like it's like cartoon corn. It's bad. It's so funny.
It is one of the greatest.
I'll go home and watch these.
Just
funny.
don't do it on the way home.
No, why?
If you do, show it to the police officer. let
Yeah,
him
it's like,
know.
oh, sorry, officer, I was
So-
watching this.
So good. It's so good.
It's good.
I think that was it.
I think
I don't think we had anything else.
I think we nailed it. How do you
Nailed
feel?
it. I'm good with it.
Feel good?
Wife, you good with it?
good?
Yep.
All right, we'll go with it.
All right. What do you want to? What were you watching in there? You want to rep it? Traders UK.
Oh yeah, I was watching the Traders UK.
Traders.
It was pretty.
UK.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna watch it now. I'm gonna get Brittany to watch it with me.
It's on
with
Peacock.
some
But I don't
safe
know
for
what
work porn.
Yeah, with some.
I wonder if your wife's ever watched it. Doubt it.
No, she's not a meme. She wasn't like into the memes.
She will laugh her ass off.
she
would.
knows the newer memes. Yeah, she would. But
She would laugh her ass off.
the old memes, that was my jam.
I love the old memes.
I did too. I don't
That's
know all
that's
the
when
new
everything
memes.
was good. This is why like you can't trust anything anymore because AI is just infiltrated.
Well, the problem is too. That was back before you could make money off YouTube, right? So people
Yes.
just made dumb stuff that they didn't.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
And that
Now-
was what the good stuff was.
Yeah, now-
But it was the same thing with TV shows like Arrested Development.
Oh God.
And then they cancel it. If it's good, it's
Oh
canceled.
yeah, 100%.
Anytime it's good, canceled.
Yep.
Hey, y'all like this?
I love this show.
Popular?
Cancel.
Great? Cancel. It's like, kiss my ass to put the shows. And then they try to reboot them because all the other stuff that they want to make is failing.
Yeah, no. It's like, okay.
It's like, no, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
You like you can't make Arrested Development 10 years later.
I know. I was so happy.
Now he's a grown man.
I was so happy when they were going to make it again, and then when I watched it, I was like, oh man.
You wish they just would have left it canceled.
I just wish they just would have left it canceled.
Yes.
Either finish it back
Bothers
then,
the hell out of me.
or just be done with it.
How to Poop at Work is hilarious.
It was bummer.
Look it up.
How to Poop at Work?
2 girls, 1 cup.
No.
Whoa.
What?
Don't look that
What
up.
just happened with? I thought that was the Poop at Work.
Don't look that one up.
That is not
There
safe
were
for
some
work.
really awful, bad.
You know, I've never seen it because I just wouldn't.
I haven't seen
heard
it either.
so
I've just
much
heard
about
it's
it.
terrible.
I heard so much about it that I wouldn't look it
I
up.
have not looked it up either.
I think
like-
me and Charlie watched about the first 10 seconds, and we were like, no, no.
I attribute that with watching also Grease. Just 2 things I just won't watch.
I've watched Grease.
I just lump
I
them
don't
both.
know if I put those in the same category.
lump them both together. Go Grease Lightning.
There's 2 people.
2 girls in cup.
People that haven't seen Grease and people that have seen Grease. They're the same people that
No,
have seen
there's
2 girls in
3.
1 cup.
There's more than 2. I promise you. All right, everybody. I see a lot of retracted messages.
We have failed.
It's an instructional cartoon. Probably not. Definitely not safe for kids. My
It's not safe for life.
Don't forget, no show next week. We will see you the week after next. So hope everybody has a
Love you
wonderful
all.
Friday.
Miss you. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter for all you out there that celebrate it. For all of you that don't, happy Bunny Day.
Happy
and
chocolate bunny day.
have some
Happy candy
chocolate
eating.
eggs. Yeah, candy eating, whatever you want to do.
Kinder.
Ain't nothing wrong with Grease, says Piper Todd. I never said there was anything wrong with it.
Just said he hadn't seen it.
I just didn't want to be in that group for
Call
some
me.
reason.
Commie.
Yeah, those and people that like Teletubbies. That's just, I equate them both. I can't handle it. All right, everybody. We'll see y'all in a couple weeks. Y'all be good.